Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss whether the market is ready to rebound tomorrow or sell off tomorrow. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos. So let's begin. Let's get started right off the bat. For those of y'all who watched this morning's videos, my drawing is still on the chart, and it didn't go that high. It didn't quite get to 44, 45, but it did pull off that move and immediately collapsed later on today. The SPY did that for sure. I was not surprised at all. And this thing is going to just chill sideways for not too long. My stand is a little bit bearish. All right, and here's why. If we go on the 4 hour, you can clearly see that it's just trading is in the zone right here. It's very choppy in the middle. Nobody likes it. Longs don't like it. Shorts don't like it. And what I'm seeing right now is that I think it's going to just trickle down here and collapse. As soon as it breaks through 4,300, it's going to get even lower. Now, something else that y'all want to definitely watch for tomorrow is the NASDAQ. Let's check out NASDAQ really quick. Let's see how that one is looking. Now, with the NASDAQ, it's also doing the same exact thing, but if we zoom into the 1 hour, there you go. There's this thing going on right here. There is this thing going on. This is a descending triangle. It's going to just chill in here overnight, and then at the open, the market is gonna have to make a decision whether it breaks out to the upside or whether there is a massive candle down like that just immediately collapse. All right, so just watch for that move. I am leaning bearish because this is a bearish structure and the volume is not that convincing. It's really not. All right, and just the daily in general is still in bearish territory. This is not a place where I will tell you to go in heavy to the long side. I don't think the market is ready yet. I'm just not convinced. So that's my thoughts on the overall market. Now, I do want to share a stock that you should keep on your watches for tomorrow though. Let's go over here. That stock is Etsy. All right. And the reason why I want to share Etsy with y'all once again, I shared it with y'all way back here, and they just kept falling and falling and falling. It's because of this. If you go on the 1 hour, yeah, if you go on the 1 hour time frame and we zoom in over here, this may or may not be a bear trap. I don't think it's a bear trap because I'm still bearish on the market. I think the market is still gonna fall, but there is a bearish pennant on the chart that actually broke down like this afternoon in the last hour right over here. All right, so depending on what the market does, there could be an opportunity on Etsy. I think if the market opens much lower, like at positive 0.50% or less, or just at 0% flat, Etsy will open up at 136 and immediately start to collapse. It has room at the bottom all the way down to $125. All right, as long as it may do its own individual thing, or if the market is really bullish and a lot of money starts flowing in the market for some reason, then it may pop up and get above 144 and then continue towards 160, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm leaning bearish on Etsy, so definitely watch that one for a move down. And there are some gaps in the chart that needs to be filled still, even though even though it's been brutally beaten down for so long, right? It still got room. It still got just a little bit of room. The next level of support is at 110. All right. And with the way the market is going, with the way we're slowly making that way down, I wouldn't be surprised to see it collapse. All right. So definitely watch this one for tomorrow. Now, another stock. Let's talk about another stock. Somebody asked about this one. Somebody asked in the comment section about Amazon. What is going on with Amazon? Amazon collapsed tremendously, and right now it's just chopping. It's chopping. There is no sense of direction, as you can see. They try to make a move back above 2,900, but it's just not having that. Every time it tries to make a move back, it gets sold upon. The next one could be devastating, I think. I think the next one, again, like I said, I'm bearish on the overall market, and I do look at all of these structures, all of these stocks, I mean, like Amazon and the large cap stock like Microsoft and all of that. If it opens lower, below 2,775, these individuals who bought the dip at 2,700 will get taken out. And if that happens, then the next low is at 2,600, I think. All right, it could go lower. The possibility of us going lower in this market is there. It's very, very present, and you don't want to be ignorant to that. So that's my very honest opinion on Amazon. The other stock that I've just mentioned was Apple. All right, and Apple had earnings, and Apple, the majority of the time, Apple crushes earnings. It does. All right, the reaction matches the fact that they crush earnings about not all the time, but most of the time. So this right here, after a bearish structure, this happened on Microsoft as well in that last earnings. So I'm not surprised to see Apple react the same way. Keep in mind that there is that neckline at 170. Let me change this thing to the 1 hour. So there's that neckline at 170, and the market is still sus. So what's going to happen tomorrow? I think that we're going to actually tap 170, and then the market is just going to drag it down. So let's say in the scenario that we open up higher, let's say that the NASDAQ open up at like 1.5%, right? If that happens, then Apple would be up a little bit to 170, and then from there, if it doesn't hold, which I highly doubt, we'll see, but I don't think it will hold. I think it would get to 170, and then everything would just fall, and it would just start making a slow fade all the way back down towards 165. And then next week that is the topic for another video, right? But that's what I'm seeing with Apple. All right, now another stock that we're going to talk about in today's video, we got to address AFRM. And AFRM, this one right here, very, very tempting. It looks so clean until it doesn't. And when it doesn't, shorts get all over this thing. So this move does not surprise me at all. This collapse right there. This structure was not clean. And then immediately there was a follow through. After hours, they did announce a partnership with, they did announce that they will partner with Visa in the future for for his debit cards. So that is something in the works. Now, how will the stock reacted positively to it? Now, will it stay up here? All right, will it just recover immediately? I'm not too sure. Again, it's kind of like in the chop fest zone in here. So we'll see what it does. All right, so we'll just have to give this one some time to get out of here and to make his decision. It already got beaten down for so long, and it doesn't have too much room to the downside. Like the lowest I can see this thing going is like $40 before we start making it turn around. So that's my very honest opinion on this stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:20 a.m. and the post-market analysis videos like this one, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find it as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.